Very good afternoon. Thanks for joining us here on Mirror Now. I am Afrida Rahman Ali. First up, breaking news coming in. China continues its military buildup in Tibet. There are reports of the Chinese Air Force building a new airfield in Burang in the Tibetan Autonomous Region. More worrying is the location of the airfield. It is just north of the Lipulekh area where the tri-junction between India, Nepal and the Tibetan part of China is located. It is about 20 kilometers from the international border, which is the line of actual control. So reports suggest the Chinese Air Force is building a new airfield in Tibet, very strategically located between India, Nepal and the Tibetan part of China. And China's airfield is in fact very near Lipulekh, which is 20 kilometers away from the line of actual control. And this has now, of course, raised questions on what is the exact intent behind this. This military buildup is bound to raise questions with Indian authorities as to why was this necessary. The question is, of course, why China wants to build another airfield when it has airfields in Lhasa-Gongka, in Hotan, in Shigatse and in a couple of other areas as well. So Srinjoy Chaudhary joining us to help us understand this. Srinjoy, of course, this is going to make news in India that a new airfield is under construction 20 kilometers away from the line of actual control. How are we looking at this development? Because, of course, immediate questions will arise on what is the need for what is clearly appearing as more military buildup.
Yes, the first thing that one looks at is why now and why here. The first point is it's 20 kilometers from the line of actual control. It is also near that very disputed area of Lipulekh, where there is a tri-junction of India, China and Nepal, where different people have different views on where the border is. Then you're building an airfield at a time when, as you rightly said, you have Lhasa-Gongka, you have Pangta, you have Shigatse, you have Hotan. Why more? And all these 4 or 5 airfields that the Chinese have, they have not only sort of made them bigger, they have winged them, which basically means that they are serviceable in the winter as well. So if that is so, why another airfield? Why so close? And why so close to the line of actual control near Lipulekh? These are questions that come up. Then the next point is that how many aircraft will it have? Now that nobody knows because the construction is going on right now. So once it is done, only then we will know where it stands, how many helicopters. Okay. It could be a helicopter related, it could be a related issue. Nobody knows till the airfield is done. But the big question remains, why now? And what is it for?
Yes, and that is what we are raising here on Mirror Now to understand what exactly is the message and is there a message at all, if at all, that China is conveying here. But this, of course, amounts to more military buildup very close to the line of actual control. Thank you, Srinjoy, for joining us with your inputs on this. According to a report by the Economic Times, over 100 Chinese troops along with 50 military troops crossed the border at Barahoti in Uttarakhand last month. Intelligence sources told the Economic Times that the troops damaged some infrastructure, including a bridge, before retreating from the location in 3 hours. The transgression was reported by the locals as the Chinese troops entering the grazing grounds near Barahoti by crossing Tunjunla Pass. The report said that transgression raised security concerns since the area is a demilitarized zone. However, Chinese troops vacated the place before Indian patrol reached that spot. Additional security has been deployed in the central sector. The transgression by China comes amid disengagement of troops in eastern Ladakh.